So it only took that dream to say, oh, no, no, no. Because if I would have walked back over there, I was going to die. It was just like that, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. When you are a true follower and you believe in God, once you hear that voice, you know it's no joke. And that voice was no joke, bro.
For sure. How did your homies and, your best friend Munchie, man, and others receive it when, the turned up Sean, the flamed up Sean, he's no longer going to be pushing this Damu lifestyle anymore?
And you know something? I thought about it for a long time. I thought about it for weeks because I had stopped going to my hood because of the dream. And they didn't know that I stopped banging it. They didn't know. I didn't walk over there and say, no, I'm done. None of that. I went to school, Morningside. After I got kicked out, they wound up letting me back up in there. My 11th grade year, I wound up going back there, and I went to school, and first I had a I went there early, at like 6:30 in the morning. I knew some of my teachers that was trying to convince me to stop banging and telling me to leave it alone. I went to them first, and I told them that I quit. They prayed for me. And our only concern was, everybody's concern was, how are you going to let the Crenshaw Mafias know?
Right.
And I wasn't scared because I was from there. I knew all of them. I fought these dudes. I fought on the side of these dudes. I've been hung out with these dudes. But it was now that I got to find the positive people, the older OGs from Crenshaw Mafias that's on the positive tip that I can talk to first. But it didn't happen like I planned. Word got around to them, the Crenshaw Mafias, that I stopped claiming it. A lot of people knew me at school, and a lot of people was standing the bottoms at the time that I went to school with. And a lot of people was telling the Crenshaw Mafias that I stopped claiming it and that I wasn't banging it no more. So I'm going to be honest with you. One day, I was on 108th and Crenshaw. My auntie and them was real on it. So at this time, when me stop banging, now they're picking me up from school. They're not letting me walk home from school. I can't walk to the stores no more. I can't go nowhere. They taking me everywhere because they don't want me to have no altercations with the Crenshaw Mafias. They're still debating on when I'm getting up out of here. Because the fact of the matter is, I still can't be here because I'm from there. Even though I'm still not banging, I left it alone, I still got to go because my auntie still felt that something was going to happen to me.
Right.
I work in mysterious ways. I walked to the store against my auntie and them will. They told me, Sean, don't go nowhere. And this day I told her, I'm going to the store. No. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen. I can't keep running. And I walked to the store. But the mistake that I made, I walked to the store in my flip-flops. And when I walked to the store in my flip-flops, walked in the store, got me a soda and some chips. I walked out, and a truck full of Crenshaw Mafias pull up.
Oh, shit.
And when they pulled up, they was like, they jumped out, like, what's happening, blood? We heard you ain't banging the hood no more, and you don't want to be from the hood. You telling people you walked off, and you the only person that walked off from Crenshaw Mafia and all this and that. And, like, I don't know where they was hearing some of this shit from, but whatever. So I'm trying to get my back to the wall because now they surrounded me. So I know what's about to happen. So this is what I want to happen. But at the time, I didn't have my shoes on. I didn't want it to happen like that with my flip-flops on. So next thing you know, as I'm trying to get to trying to get my back to the wall, they rushed me. It happened like that. Rushed me. 3 people rushed me. I'm against the wall. We fighting. I see about 3 more people jump out the truck. So now, 3 more people running up. Now I got to get the up out of there. Now it's 6-on-1. I ain't no dummy. I'm going to make a run from it. Thank God, my teacher that I talked to from school that was trying to get me out of a gang named Mr. Robbins, my English teacher, came and picked me up and drove me to my house. They followed me down to my house, but he kept going. And he drove and took me to his house in the 40s. And to die down, and he called my auntie and them, and my auntie and them came and got me from over there. And phone calls was made to ES, one of the OG homies from there, and got left alone. And after it got left alone, my auntie felt more comfortable about it, that it's over and they was going to leave me alone after that. And she allowed me to stay out here after that. But if it was still going to be a problem with them, she would have made me go. But as far as Munchie being his time, Munchie was already kicked out of Morningside. Me and Munchie wasn't really best of friends no more. When I seen him, I seen him. When I ran into him, I ran into him. But we wasn't really tight no more, because he was Inglewood family. I was from Crenshaw Mafia. He on Crenshaw and Manchester. I'm on Crenshaw and Century. He doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. And we wasn't going to school together no more. So it was like, you know, he was on his own thing and I was on mine. He was still my nigga, though.
For sure. For sure. All right.